what firstborn means to me, I am the first child of my family, you know, I was the firstborn in that regard, but I also feel like I'm the firstborn in a lot of these situations I get in with other artists, because I feel like I'm their daddy, because I feel like I'm just so much older than them. Also, I bought New Balances a couple days ago, so that's my new kick of choice. I'm basically a father, and yeah, this is my song Firstborn, so let's get it. So that is actually a sample from Funky Chicken. You can check them out on Instagram. This is a band from Syracuse. They posted on their Instagram of them playing horns, you know, doing this thing. And I was like, ooh, I'm just scrolling through Instagram. I'm like, this sounds so good. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm going to DM them. I'm going to ask them if I can sample that for a beat. I had an idea. I was like, can I do this? And they're like, yeah, why not? That'd be cool. And so I took it and then I flipped into this. You're gonna hear the horns just on their own. This is the only part of the sample that I used. That's it. Then I put in the actual, you know, I just used a normal, what do you call it? When it's not a real sound, a synthesized horn, I think that's what it's called. Boom, put it in there with it. And they kind of play together. And then you get that with the beat. Boom. Put it all together, simple. Little drums, 808s. They've been counting me out, count me back in, I'm counting my sheep, asleep once again. So they've been counting me out, count me back in, I'm counting my sheep, asleep once again. In 2015 I dropped The All-Nighter. In 2017 I dropped Sound Asleep. And then in 2021 I dropped Lucid Dreams, and now in 2022 I'm dropping this Awakening Theory project, and this is the first single off of it, and it's a reference back to Sound Asleep. And it's also me talking about, which Sound Asleep is me being asleep to my potential, and at some points I am asleep to that. I'm not really in the understanding in my head of like, oh, I actually do got this. Because we all have those moments. See it in reverse, slap on the reverb. Y'all are the students and I am the teacher. Can't be to prove it as long as the shoe fit, long as my soul is on fire with music. Y'all better stand clear when the boy get down, get loud. But when the boy get down, get loud, you better watch out. Because once I get into my zone, you cannot stop me. Lost my mind from your perspective, that's what it takes. You don't want to go down there where the grass don't grow and the drinks don't flow with a cold case. Lost my mind from your perspective, that's what it takes. You don't want to go down there where the grass don't grow and the drinks don't flow with a cold case. Basically saying, I lost my mind from everybody else's perspective, but you have to do that. If you're going to go into something and do something that you think is real and like it's a big dream, some people might want to crush you with that. So you gotta say, hold steadfast and say, like, this is really what I believe in. Sometimes you gotta step into sides of you that may feel a little bit uncomfortable, that you have to deal with some demons inside of you. And if you don't do that, then you're not gonna be able to step into your full potential. So you wanna go where the grass don't grow and the drinks don't flow. You don't wanna go there, but you have to. You have to grow.
The first to come, the first to go, the first to make it. Knock like knock knock. Who's there with a bear, the bear, the bird? Is that all you need? Get it like Z.
You just learned compression.
Say it again, money in hand. I am the ruler, can't measure the man. What is a man if he don't take a stance? Get on the floor, cause I shoot do, and I'm here la la la. I sing la la la. I'm bigger and better this time. Take all the steps in the world, but you can't get to me if you don't try to fly. Bye bye.
As you can hear in the hook, it might sound a little similar to Middle Child J. Cole. I definitely took from that production. You know, I love the horns of J. Cole's Middle Child. I wanted to flip it around, make it my own. So he did the dun 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 dun. It's a little longer. Instead of going down, it kind of goes up. Dun, 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 dun. But it is kind of the same progression that I'm taking from that. Take all the steps in the world, but you can't get to me if you don't try to fly. Meaning, if you're not willing to do everything that it takes to get to where you want to go, your destination, then you're not going to get where I'm going to get. because I'm fully invested in this. This is all I want to do. I live and breathe this shit. I promise you.
Oh, God, I'm losing control. We can't even slow down now. You can't even take breaks. Just wait.
The horn breaks down though, and it just goes and does some crazy shit. And then it does a little higher. Yeah, I just thought it'd be a little cool, like regal sounding, like the king's coming in, you know. Oh shit, here he comes. Zach G, boom.
Saying too much, saying too little. Yes, I'm the first, but more in the middle.
Saying too much, saying too little. Yes, I'm the first, but more in the middle. Going back to the middle child reference of I am in the middle of the trap and the old school sound, and I feel as if I gotta find that pocket for myself. And this is kind of it. It's that rap, that fast-paced rapping with that sing-songy delivery, and you know, even with the production, you know, using a little bit of the old school with the new school. I feel like I'm that hybrid.
Putting my money in nothing but this shit. Where my mouth is, I'm nuts. Put me in the back with a Cadillac grill. Give me what you got, I'll get all that still.
I love cutting things up in production. Like, I don't know. There's something about that energy that I feel like if you bring in a little part where it's just like all glitchy, because I guess I'm kind of a glitchy dude in the Matrix. So I was like, you know what? Let me use something in the production to make it make sense.
Putting it down, I go mouth to mouth about 4 or 5 years. Yeah, I'm bound to bounce, and I'm fortified up. Can't count them out. I plow through all these bitches. Oh, I'm ambitious.
You hear that the horns, again, I use them very subtly in the background. I'll play them by themselves, but like I like to take parts and elements that I already have and try to use them in creative ways. So this is literally the horns. I'm using tape stops to make the horns do some cool shit. And you can see that there's like little like whoops on them. I don't even know what word to use, but I'll use whoops.
Out through all these bitches, oh, I'm ambitious. Flow is so vicious, no kidding. Leave them on read, then we retweet. Wanna repeat? I am elite, even with my leg torn off and I'm breaking at the seam. Couldn't be me.
My leg's torn off from breaking at the seam. You can't be me. That's a reference because I just got hip surgery, and we're finally back to full, you know, movement and stuff like that. Thank God. But I'm really happy to say it hasn't stopped me. It's only furthered me working with the Candy Shop, Lorenzo on these tracks, and really focusing in on my craft. It gave me a chance to just really make the songs the best product they could be.
Put another EQ, yeah. Will it change
like
me
that.
to
Yeah, I would do that. And then I'm really hearing like 400, I think.
And then transition.
Breaking at the seam, couldn't be me.
I want something to be different here because I've been rapping so much. I need a bridge, I need a variation, and I was like, let me just see what happens when I reverse the horns. And this is actually what came out. And I was like, oh, I could do something with this. To me, I love making cinematic. Like every song in my head is a movie, honestly. And so that's why I was like, you know what? This needs some rain. Just a light rain sound. Yeah, the synth's on top of that, and it's mean. That is my favorite transition I've ever done my whole entire life because of that sound effect. Like, something about reversing shit just makes shit great. And I don't know what it is for me, but like something is super inspiring about it. But basically, I just threw in a thunderclap. I was like, ooh. And then it falls back into the beat because I was like, it's like everything reverses, and then we're back into like what, you know, the song was originally, and then you get back to the chorus. So speaks for itself.
Listen. You let the boy get in his bag. You let the boy get
in the beginning, I'm unsure of myself. I'm counting my sheep, asleep once again. Finally, you get to this end part, and I'm beyond confident because I got to this point where I had this cool production transition. I'm talking my shit in the technical verse flows. I got this fun chorus. I know I'm kind of getting cocky. I'm just saying you should be shaking in your boots right now because the boy Zach G's coming for you. Not just in terms of raps, but in terms of production, in terms of engineering. I don't know what I am. It's like a beast coming for your young. I'm not coming for your young, I promise.
Zach G is here to stay. Oh my goodness, you hear that production, God? Produced by yours truly and co-engineered by the legend himself of Syracuse, Sky Renzo. The Awakening Theory.
I thought, okay, I'm talking shit about my production. I might as well throw in another little thing with the synths. So.
G is here.
Little stutter, those little things. It's just that little. It's this glitchy. You know, I'm a glitchy guy. I guess I'm a glitch man. That is my song Firstborn. Be on the lookout because I'm gonna break down every single song that's off this EP. So thank you to my man Patrick coming out here shooting in the middle of nowhere. This is it. Appreciate everybody tuning in.
Say it again, money